But what if somebody's earlier than the bird?
Happy Founders Day to the brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, man. Root to the good bros.
Yeah, 88. Yes, sir. Hey, all day, baby. Yes, sir. It feel good to feel good, man. I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. Monday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys. Don't get no bigger problems than that. It's time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I hope Overstone actually shadows Kurtz on Sunday.
You look good in them colors, man. You look good in them colors. Let's go to work. Let's go to work, man. Let's do it. Let's go to work. Yes, sir. Let's go to work, man.
Young Rook stepping up as a leader. Okay, I like that.
That's from Marshawn, bro. Let's do this. Leave everything out on that field, bro. Love y'all boys. Hell yeah. Let's do this for 9-4. We love you, baby. We got you. Hey, the mission is real simple, man. Let's see who wants this. Tonight's about honoring a brother. We got the testimony. We got to respond. We got the privilege. We get the privilege and the honor to respond and to carry the light of our brother. Our focus, our effort, our mentality is staying together. No matter what happens this game, we're going to win this thing. Remember that. Stay together. Let's honor our brother, man. Love you, boys. Let's go team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team.
He gives the ball to the rookie, Jenny, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Back 5 steps. Hit!
Great start, guys. Hey, great start. Let's celebrate that victory, man. That's way better than it has been. Way better. Sack, you got me. Good there, bro. Right there, bro.
Back and looking right. Little late pressure. Now a lot of late pressure. And he's wrapped up by Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir, KC! What you talking about? Yo! 9-2!
And that's the type of energy that I feel like that we needed.
I do
too. That right there. And I don't think people understand how I don't think people, especially in football, how the energy sets the tone for the games, because sometimes you can see like the Ray Lewises and the Chad Ochocinco's, the Terrell Owens, the Dez Bryants. If energy sets the tone.
Mike Singletary.
Yes.
Mike Singletary, baby. No, I love it. I love it, man. I love energy. I'm an energy guy. That's how, I play sports. You got to go out there, speak energy, speak the truth to your team. Let's go out there. Let's captivate what's going on, man. You need that. And I'm glad we have that now. I'm glad we have some dogs like that on defense, because we have them on offense. I would just wait for the defense to get some dogs. Because we need that, man. We need that energy, bro. Energy is everything in sports. Everything. You need that. You need that fire plug, man. You just got to keep it going. You just got to keep it going the rest of the season. That showed me a lot right there. That clip showed me a lot.
Yeah.
And that's a rookie doing that. He's a rookie.
And that's why we put it up there. So with that being said, welcome to another edition of Stars Talking Cowboys. I am one of your hosts, Sean Fox. We got K Boogie on the line, and some of the other hosts will be on in just a moment. The biggest thing, and we'll talk about the Raiders game, obviously, but the biggest thing that we got going on, this is Eagles week. This is 100% Eagles week, and we all know what Eagles week means.
Pain, baby. Pain. We got to administer a lot of pain. Pain. That's all. Pain. Focus. No staying out late. No going drinking. No missing curfew. You got to focus. Because they don't like us. We don't like them.
Yep.
I just wish it was a Sunday night game and not a 4:30 game. But, hey, we'll take it. Just got to focus, man. Got to focus. Everybody got to be hungry. We just got to go ahead and execute. We got to execute. We got to Soon as we step on the field, man, we cursing somebody out. Let's just go. That's what I'm talking about. Handshakes, whatever, and then let's get it on. It's time. It's time, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. I wish they played tonight. Matter of fact, I wish.
And
it's gonna be exciting, brother. It's gonna be exciting.
I'm 100%. For me, I'm excited to see. I want to see if the defense can follow up against a good team. The narrative of the win last week was 100% was it was just the Raiders. And I think for me talking to I think I was chatting in a group. One thing that I hate is people they underestimate that the other team, whether they have a good record or not, that these are NFL players, that the players are playing for contracts, that the coaches are coaching for their jobs. Hell, the doctors and the trainers, they're trying to make and the strength conditioning coach. All these individuals are working on an NFL team to make sure that they keep their jobs. Yet you have fans that discount a team's wins or they overhype a team's loss. And so Kevin says, man, Stephen A. may have cursed us when they say he thinks the Cowboys will win.
I saw that. I saw the whole thing. Stephen A. is just talking. I believe we can beat the Eagles, though. To be honest with you, the Eagles are not actually, performing well on offense. They're missing their best, right tackle, Lane Johnson. Then the center, he might not play either. There's no cohesion right now with the wide receivers. So, if we're going to beat the Eagles, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to go out there, punch them in the mouth, and keep punching them in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? We can't be basically timid. We got to punch them in the mouth. We have to. Every play, punch them in the mouth. We got to get physical, man. Against the Eagles right now, we got to be physical. We got to play physical football against them. No turnovers. No turnovers. Dak has to do his thing. CD, Pickens got to do their thing. And like I said before, we got on, man. Hopefully Blue can play, even though I know he's not picking up his assignments well with pass protection or whatever. But his speed, if you put him out there with Pickens, Lamb, Williams, and Fergie, and Ryan at the same time, man, I'm telling you, man, the Eagles won't be ready for it. But it depends on if he knows his assignments correctly. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, man, we better come to play because I'm ready right now. Like I told you, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. No more talk. No more talk. Let's get it on, baby. No more talk.
Lee says it's not just about being physical, but it's execution on all plays without hesitation. And I think that's where, with that statement there, seeing the game on Monday, I like the focus. I like the focus of the team because, like I said, we made bad teams look great. We made just 2 weeks before that, we made the Cardinals look like they were playoff contenders.
I think some of that has to do with basically, Eberflus. He's stuck in his ways. Against the Raiders, he switched up a little bit, playing a little bit more man coverage rather than zone. You know what I'm saying? It also helped, too, to have some reinforcements coming in, too. Because Q, as we used to call him when he played at Bama, Q did his thing. Q was out there doing his thing. So, let's see what happens moving forward. Like I said before, man, I'm just excited for this Eagles game. Because, to be honest with you, besides the Eagles game, man, not to look forward, but the next 5 games are really going to be a test. It's going to be a test.
Yeah.
See how well we really improved.
They are.
And the thing about it, too, the next 5 games are played indoors. They played indoors, so we don't have to worry about weather conditions. We don't have to worry about anything. So hopefully, our team, they keep gelling, coming together, and just playing hard. Like I said before, I don't know about our playoff life right now. We have like a 9% chance to make the playoffs or whatever. Just go out and compete and play hard. That's all I'm asking for right now. I don't have any really expectations about the playoffs, but I really do want this Eagles game now. I'm gonna tell you right now, I want this Eagles game.
I 100% definitely want this game. It's on the East Coast. It's a 4:25 game. Here he comes. Here he goes.
Yeah, Wayne, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. It's not our Super Bowl. You crazy. You scared. Wayne scared. He knows coming. He knows coming. We coming, baby. Wayne talking. I love Wayne. Wayne. Oh, we're going to talk some mess too, boy. We're going to talk mess.
All I'm going to say is this, Wayne, and I'm going to say this, and I'm saying this out of respect. Out of respect. Don't have the collapse y'all had 2 years ago. Because then y'all start off like, what, 11-1 or something like 11-0 or something like that? And then lost 6 of 7?
Gangbusters.
Yeah.
He knows I remind him all the time.
Actually, Wayne, if you would have been here on time, we didn't say we already talked about it. We already talked about how people saying that we just beat the Raiders. So nobody on this panel has said that we're going to win the Super Bowl because we beat the Raiders. We said that we wanted to see how this team came out and played the Raiders. We didn't want to make the Raiders look like they were a playoff contending team like we did Arizona. So show up on time, you'll see that.
We got some reinforcements coming, Wayne. And don't forget, Wayne, you only beat us by what, 3 points?
I think it was 24 to 20. Well,
Lamb had 4 blocks. 4 drops. He had 4 blocks. Drops. Wow, keep calling them blocks. He had 4 drops. Lamb doesn't drop passes too much. If Lamb catches 2 of those balls, we win the game. I promise you that.
Yeah, I not only that, didn't Williams fumble?
It was Miles Sanders.
Sanders fumbled. He fumbled inside the red zone.
He got caught on the play before that by a linebacker. He got caught from behind. It should have been a touchdown. He got caught from behind.
You say you're not the same team that you
were.
They
got Jalen Phillips. That's why. They got Jalen Phillips, and then they got a couple other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He that linebacker. He's on point, but y'all can't score. Y'all not scoring. Y'all defense is on point. I'll give y'all that. I'm not a hater to say that y'all defense is not on point, but y'all ain't scored. You're not doing any scoring. Yeah.
Nobody's scared about their offense. We gonna make Hurts one-dimensional. Take away the running game, make Hurts one-dimensional. And I like Hurts. He's a Bama boy, but right now they have no cohesion with the wide receivers right now. Make them one-dimensional.
Yeah, y'all scored enough points to win games, but I don't think that nobody's just really scared of y'all though. Not right now.
Especially not us.
Yeah, up, okay, Nikki. We got a co-host.
Hey, we got hey.
We got a new co-host back there.
Say, hey, don't be bashful. It's all good. We don't bite. Hey. She famous.
You don't think we heard this before? The same thing you guys were saying last year.
Oh my
How'd that work out?
Wayne, you better hope y'all don't collapse.
I'm trying to give y'all the same. I'm trying to give you, Wayne. I'm trying to give you, bro. I'm trying to give you respect. Like I said, if you would have showed up on time, we said that the Eagles are a formidable opponent, that we're looking forward to this matchup. Gave y'all all the respect in the world. You want to come on here with this BS tonight?
He feeling himself, boy. He feeling himself.
It's Cowboys Eagles week. We know what implications is. throw the records out the game, out the door on this game.
Exactly.
That's all I can say is throw the records out the door. I don't care if we were 59 and y'all was 159 or 59-1, or vice versa. You throw the records out the door when the Cowboys and Eagles play.
Exactly.
The only time you don't throw the records out the door is at the last game of the season and somebody had already made the playoffs and we're throwing out the players aren't starting. That's the only time that you can really say that you throw it. But these games here, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Washington, you can essentially almost throw the records out. So
somewhat. Hey, Dad is 6-1 versus the Eagles since 2017. He's 21-2 versus the NFC East. So I'm saying, man, come on, man. We let's get it, bro. We ready.
So it said, what do you say? Well, there was BS.
We always excited about playing the Eagles, though, Wayne.
Yeah.
We always excited about playing the Eagles.
And as far as it's being, this game is, I don't think it's our Super Bowl. I think it's more of our make it or break it game. If we lose this game, then we're, our season is done. If we win this game, we still have hope. And like I said, the last time I seen you that you guys were in this position, y'all didn't do so well. Well, I can't say that because this is not the same team that went 11-1 or whatever y'all did. So all I'm just saying, Wayne, is it's going to be a good game. I've personally tried to give the Eagles as much respect on this show right now as I possibly can. And we're just going to see Sunday. So.
And we said the next 5 games, including the Eagles, will be a test. You know what I'm saying? We didn't say anything about Super Bowl. Hey, the next 5 games, Wayne, is going to be a test. We play the Chiefs and the Lions and the Eagles like back to back. So this is a litmus test for us. We're not saying Super Bowl. We want to see basically how our team reacts. That's all it is, baby boy.
And I feel like
that we beat them. Don't run. Don't run.
All right, so we'll go back to the Raiders game real quick. Talk about some of the additions that we got, specifically on defense. I've had a lot of respect, and I've admired Quentin Williams. I didn't realize that on the Jets, he played. You saw his talent on the Jets, but we don't watch the Jets that much unless we play them. Oh my God, he dominated. Him and Clark made a big difference in this game. And I think I made a post that the other offense put up however many points, and CD and Pickens got 200 and some odd yards, and Dak threw the 4 touchdowns. But in my opinion, the D-line won this game for us.
See, I watch a lot of Q when he's played for the Jets, and I'm a Bama fan, so I love Q. Q's gonna bring it. It's just the fact that he needed a change of scenery, man. It's toxic. It was toxic playing for the Jets, bro. It was toxic for him. He wanted to leave. He wanted to leave for the last 4 weeks. He wanted to leave the Jets. So coming to a new environment, and he wanted to play for the Cowboys. I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's here. He's going to show some leadership as well. And he's going to get double teamed. So once he gets double teamed, it's going to free up everybody else. So that's what I wanted to see against the Raiders as well. I wanted to see how the defensive line around him played against the Raiders. That's what I really wanted to see, because Q can be a handful, brother. Q can be a handful. So I like the addition. I like the addition of Q. Even Hooker played well. I was surprised. I think Hooker is better towards the line of scrimmage anyway, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because he's getting older. He don't have the legs that he had years ago, and he's pretty decent in reading. He's decent in reading the plays. I think that I just think that both of our safeties, you know, their legs are gone.
Yeah, we need some speed back there. But
Yeah.
you know, I like Hooker closer to the line of scrimmage though. I really do. I like him. He's a short tackler close to the line of scrimmage as well. What up, Nick?
What's up, Nick?
Hey, y'all.
What's going on? What happened to your cheerleader? Where'd she go?
Somewhere.
There she is.
There she is. Like, she famous tonight, baby girl. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey. That's what we do.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Bye, girl.
There you go.
Move. Here, get your food.
I was gonna say who looking at her like that?
Yeah. She's like, why y'all looking at me like that?
She got some fans going on, huh? She got some fans. That's what it is.
Story. No.
Kelly
But anyway.
and said Q and Osa were the top two defensive interior linemen in week 11 throughout the league. Osa came in at 90.6 and Q came in at 90.2.
Yeah, they all play well. Kenny
Yeah,
Clark
they all play well. And to see Q come in and just step right. Okay, go ahead. We're about to get into it. To see him come in and play so well right out the gate, you know, that was awesome. But I don't know how they missed that chokehold on him like that.
It's the Cowboys. You know how I go.
Man, I was like, he was seriously choking him.
Who was that?
Q, when he went for the when he was going for Gino and he was finna sack him, and O'Barr was choking him. He had him in a chokehold. He was like literally choking him, and Q still went and got that sack. So y'all better know where I'm finna go with this.
Uh-oh. I have
Y'all already know where I'm finna go with this. Y'all already know I'm finna make some people mad.
I'm smelling it. I'm smelling it already. It's smelling it. I'm
Go
smelling
ahead.
it.
You or you, so go ahead.
That's what we was missing from Michael Parsons. When you're going for a sack. That's what we were missing. Because that boy choked him out, Q out, and he still went and finished and got what he wanted, and that was that sack. So it goes back to what I say sometimes, that you can't. I understand that you're not getting holding calls, but you can't always blame it on not getting holding calls. Sometimes you gotta make the play, regardless of what's happening with you and around you. Sometimes you just gotta make the play. And that's what Q did. I'm out. Granted, it was only his first game with us. I understand it, but I seen the level of difference in that to what I seen the level of difference in it. And don't get me wrong, Parsons still a dynamic player. Parsons still great. I still like Parsons, whatever. But that's what we was missing. That's what we were missing. And that's what it is.
Oh, Nikki didn't see the clips. She didn't see the clips where Araka was talking up, being a leader on defense. She didn't see the clip that we watched. But the energy was all the way at 3,000%, Nick. The energy, and that's what I love about our team now. With that, at the Raiders game, is that the energy on defense was at 3,000. I haven't seen energy like that in a long time.
Right.
That's what we need. We need that energy on defense. We needed that. It's
a saying, some players come in, some players just come in and make a difference. Make a difference. I want y'all be quiet. Make a difference. And you know, and not like I said, I'm not knocking Parsons. I'm not knocking what Parsons did for us. I loved him as a player. I loved him when he was here. I like Parsons. I'm not trying to down him or degrade him or anything. But at the same time, you see the difference when somebody is a complete real to that position than somebody forcing you to play that position. So what I'm saying?
I got you.
And along with that, though, we've been saying as good as Parsons is, and first of all, I want everybody to understand that nobody is not saying that Parsons is not a good player, and nobody's saying that he's not an above average player. In this league, he might be considered as one of the greats.
Mm-hmm.
But however, if you don't have the right scheme or the right players around you,
right,
you're just going to be another player. And the last couple of games, that's what Michael Parsons has been. He's just been another player.
Another player.
And I'm not talking negative about him.
Oh no.
I'm just, and I don't want people who, the people who are, because I still admire him. I still admire his game. Wish he was still on the team. But just think about how great he would have been on this team if he would have had a Quentin Williams and a Clark on that line, and with a Clark, OC, and Quentin Williams rotating as D tackle.
Oh, this thing.
How much greater would that man would have been?
Yep.
And
so like I said on the other day, I fought Jerry too. I still fought Jerry because Jerry still felt him. He didn't get him the help that he needed. In some instances, he didn't get the help. He didn't get the proper help that he really needed, so he can be what we all wanted him to extremely be for Dallas. But nevertheless, it's done. It's gone. He in Green Bay. We here, so we gotta move on. So I don't take this as a bash on Michael Parsons because it's not a bash on him at all. I just see the difference of the level of certain positions that players are supposed to be in and where they dominated. And that wasn't Quentin showed that that's where he's built for. That's where he's supposed to be.
Yeah. And if anybody who knows football, the best way to get pressure on the quarterback is up the middle because they're the closest to the quarterback. Quentin Williams, and I saw, and I'm not saying that Clark hasn't been playing okay, but I think Clark, he benefited off of Quentin Williams because you put them two on the line together, you can't double team both of them. If you decide to double team both of them, then that's when your ends are going to eat. So
the linebackers benefited from Q being out there too because he was double team, open it up. So basically, the guards of the center couldn't get to the second level.
Yeah,
that right there is something I noticed too. When they would double them, they couldn't get to the second level. Linebackers had free reign to stop the running game when the Raiders tried to run the ball. So the addition of Q is going to really help us in the long run. I love the addition of it. You know what I'm saying? Just let's keep the same energy this week, baby. That's all I ask.
Week after week.
Yeah, and because we play the Chiefs on Thursday on Thanksgiving, that's going to be another big game. And then
these next 3 weeks
it's rough.
These next 3 weeks is a make it or break it for our season. We have to win 2 out of 3. I don't expect us to win all 3. I'm not going to sit up and say that. I don't expect us to win all 3, but we have to win 2 out of the next 3 in order to even be considered in staying alive for the playoffs. If we lose, if we lose two out of three, then we're just going to be enjoying football for the rest of the season.
Right? Are we going to just be playing for spoilers?
See, that's the thing, though, too. We can't turn the ball over. We're a much better team when we don't turn the ball over, and we cause turnovers on defense. We're a much better team. That's what basically, the analysis has been. When we have won those games, we don't really turn the ball over. But when we lose the games, we turn the ball over a lot.
Yeah.
And speaking of a much better team, oh my God, was Malik Davis not running? He not running hard?
I told you I love Malik, and I love Malik Davis, and I hate they do him like they do him. Like I really do. I hate they do him like they do him because I really feel like he deserves a spot on this team every week. Every week.
I wish we'd have kept Rico.
Look, the way Rico playing now. Oh my God, the way Rico playing, and he didn't cost Carolina no money. We had enough money to keep him on the roster, along with picking up Williams and drafting Blue.
I think my thing though, I don't what our line and the way our line had been, I don't know if he would be as effective as he is in Carolina. With the line that we have, our line is shaky. Like it'll be good one week, and it won't be the next week. Everything that Javonte Williams getting, he getting because he getting it. Because it's times that the line just completely failed him, but he made something out of nothing. But I would have. I like Rico too, so I would have loved to keep him too. I'm not really sure what the issue was on the money wise. I don't know what it was that they didn't connect on it, but it was like I don't even think they had a full chance to even negotiate with him. It was like the Panthers called, offer what they offered, and he left. So I don't even think they had a fair chance to negotiate with him, to be honest.
I would prefer him to Miles Sanders, that's for sure.
Yeah. But definitely, especially with Miles being hurt now. But yeah, I definitely would have took Rico. I would have kept Rico. I really would have. Imagine Rico, Williams, and Davis. That would have been a beast of a three-head monster.
I want Blue to get his act together though.
Me too.
He's a playmaker. He's really a playmaker.
Yeah.
He just got to get his act together.
He's got to learn. He's got to learn how to read the blocks. He's got to learn as fast as he is. He has to learn to set his blocks up.
Right.
And I think that is 100% his problem.
He got to slow down. The game has to slow down for him. He's still speeding up. Every time he get, boom, he's gone. Let the blocks develop. And then his pass blocking has to improve as well.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about this move that they are making Hunter Lemke the number 2 tight end?
I love it.
I love it.
Swiss Army knife. Because teams don't expect, Dak to throw him the ball. He's wide open. Why not? In college, he played 5 offensive positions, and he was a kickoff return man. He's like Moose Johnson with better speed, if you ask me.
Right.
He's like Moose Johnson with better speed.
Well, I'm also thinking that teams are going to have to play more base defense against us. Because if he lines up in the backfield or he lines up in a 2 tight end set, then that's going to – and then think about it. You have him and Fergie. You got CD and
Pickens
out there. You're going to have to play pretty much a base defense. If you go man to man, then Dak can pick. They're gonna eat you alive. Yeah. So that umbrella coverage, that the teams are running now, it's gonna open up the hole. It's gonna open up the running game. I like what Shoddy is doing, and I was one of those ones at the beginning of the year who said, I don't know about this hire now. I don't know about it, and I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit that I like what he's doing. I don't blame So we got 5 losses. I don't blame 3 of those 5 losses on him. I don't even blame 4 of them on him. I blame 4 out of the 5 on defense.
Okay, so 4 out of the 5 on defense. Okay.
And I think that one.
So which game you give to offense?
I'm not gonna say I give it to the offense. I think that we overlooked the Cardinals, but you had talked about it. You said we always have trouble with the Cardinals. I think that we overlooked them.
I don't think we prepare for them effectively at all. I don't think we prepare for them effectively at all.
Yeah.
Because there's no way they should have beat us, and then the next week they got the brakes beat off of them.
Wait a minute. What about the Panthers game? What about the Panthers game?
I think we overlooked that. I think we overlooked that one too.
The way Rico ran all over us, I got to give that one to the defense.
Oh yeah, he picked up over 200 yards.
Man,
yeah, over 200 yards. Yeah, that's defense because at the end of the day, we only lost by 3, and we stayed in the game. And they like we wasn't in the game. We only lost by 3 points. And if defense could have just got one stop in the latter part of that fourth quarter to give us the ball back, they held the ball for 6 minutes in that last part of the game.
Yeah,
they held the ball for the whole 6 minutes.
Yep.
So if we could have got one stop, got the ball back, we know we could have at least got in field goal range.
So let me ask you a question. How about the Philly game? Who's to blame for the Philly game? The offense?
I blame that game on offense.
That was
the fumble
offense.
And the drop balls by Lamb.
Okay, so then all right, so there's 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 then.
The Broncos game.
I blame that on defense. And then I gotta give offense a little half of that too.
How about the Packers game? The tie. I blame that on the timekeeper.
I blame that on the time. The time clock manager. I blame that on him.
That should have been a W.
Man, I'm telling you, we was sitting in the stadium and we was just like why the clock still got 14 seconds? They've been on the field. What are you doing? And then when he threw the ball,
Jordan Love 1 second left.
Threw the ball, I was like, how he got time to throw the ball again?
You're supposed to, as a clock operator, you're supposed to run that. You're supposed to run that little last second off and let the refs go back and put the time back up. Put
time back up, right?
Yeah, because there's no tenths of a second on the clock in NFL, not like it is in basketball. So there's no tenths of a second. So you run that last second off, and then you let the refs go and look it up.
How about the Broncos game?
I just think we got beat by a better team.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, I just think we just got beat by a better team.
And that Bears game, forget it. Oh my God.
Bears game, I get that game the offense a little bit because they the ones that set the tone for that game.
Williams
the fumble, right?
Yeah,
then the interceptions.
I'm gonna say that, but at the same time, I'm gonna say we let the defense made Williams look like he was an all-pro. He ain't had a game like that the rest of the year.
How you said most quarterbacks don't after they play us, and that's the problem.
Yeah, he ain't had a game like that. It's for the rest of the year, so I cannot say that. I can't put that on too much on the offense. We gave a bunch of 3rd and longs and Williams running.
Trayvon's shoe coming off. Why the player running by him and he shoe off, his shoe untied, he done fell down. I'm like, oh my God. But I was glad. One player I was glad to see have a good game Monday was Bland because Marvin Harrison like ripped everything he could out of him. He got whipped by Marvin Harrison. And so I was glad to see him have a game like he did Monday to instill him, give him back his confidence. Because I just think at that point he was just at an all-time low from Marvin Harrison.
You know what?
Think about this too. A good D line will make a quarterback or a DB look like he's all pro. You know,
Yeah.
Gino had no time. He had
none.
Think about the Carolina game when Bryce Young was back there.
He had all the time in the world.
All the time in the world.
He was back there making a sandwich and brushing his teeth at the same time. That was crazy.
Jacoby
ran and got something to eat and came back.
Jacoby Brissett, he was sitting back there like he was.
Exactly. He
was a Michael Vick.
You know, so
like he was Kurt Warner. I was like, what's going on?
So once again, and I know our little Eagle fan is not on here anymore.
Oh,
they never do. He always disappeared.
Yeah, he came in after. We gave him credit. We gave the Eagles credit for that this is going to be a good game and so forth and so on. And then he gonna talk about we think that we're gonna win the Super Bowl because we beat the.
That's crazy.
I mean,
we didn't say anything about.
We never said nothing Super Bowl.
Exactly. It's all good though. He a troll. It's all good though. We get him back.
Yeah, and that's what annoys me the most about like other people. They always jump online and say, "Oh, so I guess y'all going to the Super Bowl now." First of all, we never said we was going to the Super Bowl. Like, who told you that? Where do you get that from? Like, because nobody ever said, "Oh, we beat a team. Now we beat this team. Now we're going to the Super Bowl." No, we don't. We're not the ones that's saying that. Y'all are y'all are the ones that get out here and say this and put it online and say all this and say all that. And we never said that. Show me one Cowboy. I be like, show me one Cowboy fan that said it. They disappear. They can't respond. They can't show me because we don't say it.
Stephen A. Smith.
We don't say that.
And let's take it even further. If they listen to us when we're on our show, starting back in July, starting back in April, when we didn't make when we made zero moves, every single one of us said, this is going to be a tough season for us. I know I said that I had zero expectations for this team.
You did.
Zero, because I knew that the roster was not. And then that was even before Parsons got traded. Now, Jerry's always a dime, he's always 10 minutes late to the party. I'm going to start calling Jerry CP time.
Oh, Lord. Did y'all see how happy he was, though? I thought he was drunk or high during the game. I thought Jerry was drunk or high. I said, well, damn, Jerry awfully happy.
He finally did something right, but you did it too damn late.
Too late.
You should have did this in the off season. Yeah.
That's what I said. I said he made a great move, but he waited too late to do it. And that's all he wanted. When he saw when he saw Quentin get that sack and the way he was smiling, that's all he wanted. He just wanted to say, look what I did. See, look what I did. And in his interview, he was like, I told y'all we had help on the way. Now, granted, I will say this. He did reach out for Quentin Williams way before now. He did.
Yeah,
but the Jets didn't want to do anything at that time. But I will give him that credit. He did reach out to them way before this for him, but they didn't want to do nothing at that time.
I like Q. I like the addition of Q. We need more SC players on our team anyway, especially Bama. Roll Tide. We need more We need more Bama players on the team. Roll Tide, but the addition of Q, you know what I'm saying? Moving forward, it's going to be a great addition. We just need him to pop off on Hurts, his old teammate. We need him to pop off on Hurts a couple times on Sunday. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we're going to need. And I want Wayne to come back when they lose, too. I want Wayne to come back, just like you pop in, stay for a while.
Right. He don't never do that. He don't never do that, though.
Stay for a while, brother. Stay for a while. But I like Q. I mean, Wilson is adequate. We still need a Mike linebacker, though. We still need a Mike.
Yeah.
Wilson is adequate. I give him that. He's adequate. Rebel played pretty good too. You know, he's a long corner. He's better for man though. Zone, he's okay, but man, he'll stick to you like glue. And then Overshown coming back too. We're gonna need Overshown to basically mirror or spy on Hurts this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I said. Overshown came back at the perfect time because he is our spy. He's our spy linebacker. And so I was like, what a better time for him to come back. And I was kind of glad that they did go ahead and let him play Monday night. So he kind of already back in the groove for Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to start him Sunday, I was like, I'm glad they did it Monday night. That way he kind of already back in the groove for Sunday, because we need that spy on Jalen. And at this point, with the way this defense is now, I feel like they're gonna make Jalen beat us with his arm. He's gonna have to beat us with his arm.
Make him
and ain't too often he can do that.
Got to be one-dimensional.
No, you didn't, Wayne. You want to? Yeah. Well, I didn't know that, so you want to invite me. You have to invite me to it. You know, I'll support any. You know, I'll support. You know, a podcast that has some positivity to it.
Yeah, it's a dope podcast. It's about sports and politics. It's a dope podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I you know, we'll you have to invite us on one day. Now back to your back, right.
It's Eagle Hate Week, damn it.
Cluck the Eagles.
Cluck the Eagles, right?
Well, y'all know what I call this week. I like this is the Bayou Classic of the NFL.
Ooh, she said the Bayou Classic.
This is the Bayou Classic of the NFL. So you got your Eagles and your Cowboys, and then you got your Southern and Grambling.
Okay.
So I call this the Bayou Classic of the NFL.
I like the Bayou Classic too. I like it. I like watching it. Yes, indeed. So wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. How did you like Carson at cornerback?
He played good.
Been playing.
He played well. I think I spoke about that last night on Jerome's show. I said that I was surprised to see how well he played Monday night. He played well. I think we're gonna need him to play well, that well on Sunday. And you know, I think we still need to put someone on top for Devontae Smith and for AJ. But you know, they were talking about this on I don't know if y'all watched First Take this morning or not, but I barely watch First Take just because y'all know I don't care for Stephen A. Smith. But I do like Cam Newton on there, and I do like Ryan C on there. So I tune in. So this morning they were speaking on the Eagles, and RC was saying that, you know, it's a lot going on in Eagles locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying that a lot of the players are frustrated with Jalen. And so Cam Newton was like, so are we gonna just believe this, or is it something, whatever? So Stephen A said that something was told to him personally to him from the locker room about how the players feel and how some of the players feel about Jalen. AJ Brown asked in writing for a trade. So when we heard the trade talk come up about AJ Brown, that's why you heard that trade talk. But nobody wanted to give up what they wanted, plus that contract that he still got. Take that contract that he still got. So it's issues in that locker room. It's issues, and please keep them and bring them to the field.
And I think that's where because in my opinion, and I hope Wayne that you're still on here. The Eagles won their Super Bowl last year off of running Saquon Barkley, the tush push, and great defense.
Right. Yes.
And decent OC. They missed their OC, which I can't believe they do what they do.
No, I don't even call him a decent OC because I think at the beginning of the season they were pass happy, and I think that the coach,
right.
And Wayne, you can help us out on this. I think that Sirianni told them, "You got Saquon in the backfield, run it.
We need to run the ball."
Yeah, and they ready. I think that they are trying to
Wait a
make.
minute, y'all. Josh Allen got hurt.
Huh? Did he?
Nah, they're in the second quarter now. They're in the second quarter with like 3 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Okay,
Yeah.
Texans about to score.
Yeah.
But he got hurt. He got hurt in first quarter. Texans. I mean, you have to go over there.
They
Like,
tied
on
it
the
up
show.
right now.
Yeah, they just go.
Okay.
He's on the sideline with his hat on. So
yeah, he went in the medical tent. So
okay.
But getting back to Jalen though, but Jalen has had a different OC for the last
his whole career there
years, though too. So is it the OC? Is it the wide receivers? What is it though with the Eagles? See, that's the thing.
I think it's. Let's say this: you have a running back for a quarterback.
Now, Nikki, don't say that too loud because you're gonna make half the Eagles Nation mad at you. They cannot stand that statement. You about to make them look your address up and boycott in front of your house.
They gonna give you some hate mail for that.
Hey, what is this puzzle?
You gotta run it back for a quarterback.
Look, she can say all she wants, but the running back wins more than your quarterback consistently. You know what? So y'all won the Super Bowl. Y'all won the Super Bowl, but Dak went 12-5 3 years straight. I think that's consistency. I think that was winning more. I think that's more consistent than Jalen. But I'm gonna give you the Super Bowl.
Right.
Y'all got that on us. Y'all 100% got that on us. But I think Dak.
But they didn't win the Super Bowl because of Jalen, though. They won the Super, like you said, they won the Super Bowl because of running the ball
and the defense.
They had a top tier defense. I have to give them last year. Their defense was man. Like they had the top defense, so I will give them that. Jalen had a pass here or there, threw the ball down the field here or there, a little bit here and there. But if they didn't have Saquon Barkley to start running the ball when they flipped to say we're gonna run the ball, if they didn't do that, they would have kept losing. If y'all remember, they would lose. They had then lost the first 3-4 games, almost the first 3-4 games,
and they should have lost to New Orleans. They should have lost to New Orleans and Green Bay, but they didn't because of Saquon.
Like I said, I'm gonna give them 100% credit for last year.
Give some grace.
But let's do this. Let me even take it a step further. The Eagles this year are the Kansas City Chiefs of last year. Now, I'm not comparing the quarterback to quarterbacks, or I'm talking about how they're winning games. They're winning those one-score games. Now look at the difference in what Kansas City did last year and what they're doing this year. They're losing those one-score games. So eventually that stuff catches up with you. And like I said, we're damn sure not gonna make this show about Philly.
Damn sure not.
But what I am gonna say is that you, and Wayne, you said this earlier in the show that a W is a W. I'm gonna give you. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, a win is a win, no matter how you win it.
A WWW.
Right.
It's all good.
But keep that same energy.
Yes, indeed.
When we say that a W is a W and we beat the Raiders this past week, a W is a W.
Right.
It don't matter if it is by 30 points or whether it's by 1 point. It don't matter if it don't matter if it's against a 1-7 team or a 7-1 team. A W is a W.
It's the NFL. They all professionals. Yeah. They all in the NFL for a reason. It was something about them that made them good. So with that being said, their record ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. We play who on our schedule. Just like they play who on their schedule. But it's funny to me how the Raiders didn't just become 2-2. They wasn't 2-7 just because all the teams that beat them before. I didn't like Kansas City beat them 31-0. But I never heard nobody say, oh, they only played the Raiders. That was just the Raiders. They will only play the Raiders. But it's always every time we win and we play a team, oh, it was just this, it was just that. Okay. Just like it was just the Giants. But the Giants beat them in the first game.
Well, the Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7.
Barely beat them.
The Jaguars beat the Raiders 30-29.
30-29.
Let me keep going here.
Gino is just having a bad year this year. I don't think he have everything he need. He don't have nobody to go downfield. He don't have the receivers that he need, and that's just is. And I feel like every quarterback go through that season. Dak went through it.
Yeah,
Dak went through that season.
Look, the Raiders beat the Patriots 20-13.
Yeah, and now the Patriots 9-2.
Yeah, so the Bears beat the Raiders 25-24. So I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this. It's just the Raiders. I don't agree with that. It's the NFL. Miami, we dogged Miami out for weeks, and they turned around and beat the Bills.
They did
handily.
Yeah,
and didn't just beat them by 1 point. Beat them.
So
this the NFL. So anything can happen. And you said this last week, Sean, when you said this is a week-to-week league. A week-to-week league. You see a team and you say, dang, they beat the brakes out for them. And that same team go and get a L the next week. It's a week-to-week league. It's preparation. It's film. How you get on the field and play. Who calling the plays?
I think Wayne. I think that you was also off the show. You were doing your content when we said that if we have to win 2 of these next 3 games in order to stay in contention. So I really want people to understand that these 3 individuals on this show here, we're a diehard Cowboy fans, 100% diehard. But on the flip side, we keep it real about our team.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, we don't drink Jerry Jones' Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
We don't drink
our defense was straight garbage.
Trailer trash.
Trash.
Now, we were worse than trailer trash. We were not beating nobody. We wasn't beating nobody with that defense.
that we had prior to acquiring Q Williams and Overshawn coming back and Malik Hooker coming back. You know, Marquise Bell back there playing. He's so slow, but he caught that interception though. I was like, damn, he moving in ground for the time. Boy, you ain't made
You
it
saw
to the
that
50
too?
yet.
I thought it was faster than that. I'm like, what
Me
happened?
too. The injury.
Shit.
The injury have slowed him down because he was faster than it.
We're gonna need a safety. We're gonna need to draft a safety. We're gonna need that, but not to change the subject. But I was like, what's wrong with Bell? Why is he moving in slow motion? Come on,
Yeah,
go,
he was
baby.
moving in slow motion. I was like, dang, you ain't at the 50 yet?
I was like, man.
But
That was funny.
But he was though. Fox, he was moving in slow motion.
like it's like he
cartoon
was
character.
barely running. It's like he was jogging, but he was actually running fast speed. But he was like he was jogging, you know. And you know, I give Kenneth, as much as we always down on Kenneth Murray on this show, the addition of Q Williams even made him play better.
Freed him up.
Yeah, because
Made him play better.
Because he wasn't the O-line wasn't the O-line couldn't get off their blocks and block him.
Right. They couldn't get to the second level. They couldn't get to that second level.
They couldn't get to that second level. So here's a question I'm gonna ask. And let's be honest. Everybody be honest. Even the ones watching.
It's coming.
So y'all still want the DC gone?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I was getting ready to say that too. I was getting ready to say somebody.
I feel the same way. I still feel like he still gotta go.
You gotta go.
I still feel like he gotta go.
Yep. Because as bad as we did the Raiders, we still have receivers running wide open. Zone. Still had them running wide.
We got to get rid of that zone. I'm telling you, we got
to get rid of that damn zone, and he just don't understand it. Like he won't do it. Like he just stuck in his mind. He's stuck in his mind like Dan Campbell going for it on 4th downs. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. One of them gonna work. One of them gonna work. One of them gonna work. Ain't none of them work. And literally, to be honest, that's why the Eagles lost. I mean, the Eagles won. The Eagles didn't do anything fantastic in that game to say they beat the Lions. They beat the Lions because Dan Campbell
was a dumbass.
And he's very arrogant. And he just kept going for it, and it wasn't working. It was 3 times they were in field goal range that he should have took the points.
Defense was playing their ass off.
Yes, defense. Of course, that you could the score. Eagles only scored 16 points, and 16 points is not gonna get you a win when you get in the playoffs. Simple as that.
All right, thanks, Kevin, for joining in tonight, boy.
Peace,
We'll see you on the next show.
Brother.
Thank you, Kevin.
God bless.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm looking at this, man. I'm looking at them. You know what? Maybe one of them I would have went for. I can't remember what the situation was. It was like a 4th and 1 or something like that, deep in the territory. The way the defense was playing, you know, I was like, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
The other two.
Well, the other ones, no. I was like, kick the points.
But that's who he is, though. But that's who he is. This is the same man who went for it 2 times on 4th down in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers. That's what I was saying. That's just who he is.
But this is also the same man that took the play calling away from his offensive coordinator, and look what the fuck he did over there.
Right.
Fucked his team out of a win.
Yep.
Let that man do his job. Your job as a head coach is to say, look, I'm overriding this right now. You guys should do this. But your job is not to come out and call a whole game. And
when one of your players go tell you should have took the points, that's a problem. That's a problem. when your player goes to the sideline and tell you should have took the points.
Wow.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
touchdown.
yeah,
You said that right.
they just got a pick six.
Oh, y'all way behind.
The Bills?
Oh, y'all way behind because the Bills just scored a touchdown on the kickoff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a kickoff. Yeah.
Oh, they ran the ball all the way back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not behind. I thought it was a pick six, but
I thought it was a pick six. Okay.
I thought it was a pick six. No, it was a
yeah, I wasn't watching. So speaking of this too, y'all know we get Winfrey back this week too.
Okay.
So
I saw that.
Imagine this rotation is gonna be hell on Philly. This rotation.
The center might not play either. I'm telling you, the center he's hurt.
Yeah, don't he got a concussion?
Woo-wee.
Yeah, they say he got a concussion. It's out, and they already ruled Lane Johnson out.
Yep.
Yeah. But I gotta
think
ask
they put him on IR, right?
Yep. He's out 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. But I gotta ask you this question, Nikki. What do you think of your boy Steele this past week?
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Don't look at me like that.
If the stairs could kill.
Right.
If the stairs could kill.
Still the damn reason why Dak fumbled.
If the stairs could kill.
He the reason why Dak fumbled.
I thought they did they have an open
Yeah, they're supposed to rotate. They're supposed to rotate the right tackles, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
I mean, he played decent though. He played decent, but we're gonna need him to play better against the Eagles though. Not like he did the first game. We're gonna need him to play decent. He can't no holding penalties, no offsides, no nothing.
Yeah.
Because Jalen Phillips
penalties were good. We actually played a fairly good game with penalties. I was happy. I was happy to see that. I was happy to see that we played a fairly good game. I think we only had 4 penalties, maybe 6.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
It was
and
low.
I think I was happy to see that. I know even though we got some, but I was like, it was nearby the penalties that we have been having week in and week out. So I'm like, if we could keep working on these penalties, fixing these penalties, and that alone will keep us in a game.
Damn. What we gonna do though? Still gonna need help this weekend though. You gonna need help.
Yep.
You need help. Balling though. I'm gonna tell you, Jalen Phillips
I think that's
a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah, he balling.
I think that's why we're going to Lemke being a number 2
tight end,
because he can help block. He can help block over there. You know, because what that's going to do is that's going to put the defensive end out further. You know, we're going to see.
I like him as a weapon, though. I like him as a weapon. You can do a lot of things when Lemke on the field. You can do a lot of things.
Somebody posted this. This is why somebody posted this. This is why I feel the Eagles are going to win on Sunday. I got my eye on Jalen Carter on this game, and I hope he still got their receipt back in week 1 from the instigator, Dak Prescott. I hope he gets sacked like at least 3 times by him. Dak is in trouble, whether he know it or not. He might want to call in for this game.
I saw something like that too online. I'm like, y'all act like Jalen Carter is Reggie White. I'm like, are you kidding me? Jalen Carter's good, but he's not Reggie White. What are we doing here?
And if the only reason he coming to the game is to try to get Dak back, you know how fast that's gonna collapse.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They better be talking about Q. They better be worried about Q on our side. They ain't worried about Jalen Carter. Ain't nobody worried about Jalen Carter like that. Come on now. He's not Reggie White. Come on now. He can be contained. Oh my God. It's Davis too you got to worry about more than him sometimes. Because Davis is the bigger body. They don't understand that. oh, Jalen Carter. I'm like, well, listen, they played together at Georgia, of course. But, Davis was the one. Davis was the one that teams had to actually game plan for more than Jalen Carter.
Well, like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and say, especially with the addition of their new linebacker, I'm not going to say that Philly's defense isn't legit.
Oh yeah, their defense is legit.
Their defense is legit.
Yeah, we have a lot to watch for. We have a lot that we got to be prepared for. We got to, and we have to protect Dak. We got to protect him.
100%.
And this is going to be a game that Dak is going to have to use his legs more. This is going to be a game that he's going to have to get the ball out quick.
There's going to be a game that CD can't have a stupid drop.
Drop.
No way.
None.
Yeah.
No throwing
because Pickens catching everything.
Pickens got better hands. Pickens
catching everything. And I know Pittsburgh sitting over there saying, God, what the hell? Because I didn't realize that he already got pretty much all his games. I didn't realize Pickens had pretty much all his games already over 100-yard games all season.
Pickens is the truth. Pickens is the truth.
He the truth.
He
the truth. And I don't see the stuff that Pittsburgh was saying, that he was a locker room problem and he was an on-field issue. He was on a sideline problem. The only time I seen him go to the sideline and kind of seemed like he was upset was when he wanted Brian to go for that 4th and 1. He wanted him to go for it. And he told him, he was like, I had it. I had it. All you had to do was call this. I had it. But, overall. I am the one that told y'all on this show to give this new head coaching staff a chance.
It's not the head coaching staff. It's that damn Eberflus.
But listen, we didn't know Eberflus was gonna be bad at the time. Remember, everybody thought that was a good pickup. Everybody thought it was a good pickup for him being defensive coordinator because he have had some good defenses.
Oh yeah, he did.
He have had some good defenses. But baby,
I think that we picked up. First of all, I think we picked up the wrong players for the defense. And then number two, when you seen that these players,
the Bills' defense is terrible.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
but when you seen that these players are not adapting well to what you want to, how you want them to play, then you have to make adjustments. And he kept playing the same damn thing.
Yeah,
I would have rather for him to play nickel. Go ahead and go back to what we were playing. Play nickel. Bring in a nickel back with 2 linebackers. Then to play 3 linebackers who couldn't cover.
Well, I'll tell you what though, Elam hasn't been playing much the last 2 weeks though. That I'll tell you. Even since Carson,
he ain't got to never play. He ain't got to ever play. He ain't got to ever show up. He ain't never got to go to meetings. I don't think he ain't got to do shit with this team. Nothing.
Is Elam playing special teams? He can play special teams though.
He ain't got to do nothing.
Is he Anthony Brown number 2?
He could be the water boy.
Listen, y'all know I can't stand Anthony. I couldn't stand Anthony Brown there, but I would rather have Anthony Brown.
Because man, Elam boy, woo-wee. Elam made Anthony Brown look like an all-star though, for real.
And y'all, they did all that. Oh, he did this. I was like, yeah, he in training camp. Let's see what happened in real life games. Oh my God. When I tell you terrible, that is terrible.
He terrible.
He put
terrible with a capital T.
He put the T in terrible.
Well, I'm glad that Carson's playing better.
Yeah, Carson's like I said, Carson's played a good game. He played a good game. And he played a good game. Even Donovan Wilson played a good game on Sunday. It was good to have Malik Hooker back. I know I came in on you talking about that, Kenyatta, about Malik Hooker.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good to have him back, even though he's slow, but it was good to have him back. Who else was there?
Rebel played good to the rookie. He played good.
My boo play. I told y'all my boo was gonna play good. I told y'all my boo was gonna show up.
Oh Lord, he played really good. We're gonna need him against Philly though. We're gonna need him. I don't know if he's gonna guard, but we're gonna really need him.
Yeah, so I told y'all my boo was gonna show up and play good for his first game.
We definitely gonna need him.
Let me see who else.
Bland was decent.
Bland was decent. That's what I said. I think the addition of Quentin Williams, it allows a lot of them, like Kenny Clark. I seen a different Kenny Clark Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I seen a different Kenny Clark Monday night. Not that he hasn't been playing well, but he can only do what he can do with what we had. But with that addition of Quentin Williams, I seen the energy. The energy in him was different. Now I think the energy was different with all of them.
Yeah, the energy was on like 3,000. Energy was on 3,000. No, I know we had a terrible loss in Neyland, and I know they're gonna play for Neyland. That's another thing too. They're gonna play for him, but their energy level was on 3,000 on Monday night. Man, we got to keep that energy level high. We got to keep it high.
Yeah, we have to. And I think in the second half, I like the adjustments that was made. This was probably the first game in a long time this season that I seen adjustments, and the adjustments were what we needed it to be. I think Brian connects with these players so well. He really, really connects with them. I know we all thought that Dan Quinn had a good connection with them, but that was just with the defensive side. But this man has a connection with his whole team. His whole team.
You see what happened with Pickens and Lamb the first series, right?
Right. And that's what I was just about to talk about. People was mad and like, I'm the best two players not on the field. And let me tell you something. It ain't like they missed a whole half or they missed a whole quarter. They missed a series. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad about it.
And that was the best thing.
Because you have to give accountability and you have to teach and show them accountability. So if we lost the game due to y'all missing that first series, that's on y'all because y'all wasn't being the teammates and the players to the team that y'all were supposed to be. Now, when they set out, they came back blazing.
Yeah, they did.
But that's what we've always been asking for. Even on this show, y'all, we have asked for accountability. We have always asked for the coach to show accountability. Because, see, that was easy. Because Jimmy Johnson would have benched their ass for the whole quarter.
Yes, he would have. Yes, he would have. Jimmy didn't play that, boy.
Jimmy probably would have benched one of them for the whole damn game.
Right.
Saying that they, that they 1A and 1B.
I don't know, because he let Michael Irvin slide with a lot.
Yeah. And that's what Ryan Clark said. Ryan Clark said you get punished. You get punished according to your value to a team.
Definitely.
Because
you get punished to your value to a team. But I was glad to see it. I was happy he did it because how many coaches we didn't have since then? They don't show accountability. And that's all I've always asked the coaches to do on this team. Teach them accountability. I don't care if it's one split of I don't care how you do it. Teach them accountability. And I'm like, Lamb was like, well, I wasn't, they say he was throwing up or whatever in the morning, they had snuck off, went to the casino, blah, blah, whatever. And he was like, I wasn't throwing up. I know I can handle my liquor if I was drinking, I was like, there's no need to go back and forth about it, Lamb. The bottom line is he The cameras don't lie,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
He missed curfew. It is what it is. Just say
Yep, you know what it
He
is.
missed
Suck it up and move on. You still came in the game, you handled your business, whatever, even though you dropped that last touchdown that you could have had. That wide
Wait a minute,
open.
hold on. Now everybody, there's a lot of people saying that Dak threw a bad ball.
Yeah, oh, it was too low.
Pickens
It was a
would've caught
bad
that.
ball.
Pickens would have
It
caught
was.
that. Pickens
It
would've
was a
caught
low
that.
ball. But in the words of Michael Irvin, if it touch your hands, you catch it. But I'm sorry to say, Pickens would have had it.
Exactly. Pickens got strong hands. Like, come on,
Pickens
Lamb,
would
you used to catch
Pickens
that.
would have had it. I don't even think Lamb was paying. I don't think Lamb was paying attention neither. I don't think he thought he was coming to him. But I was just like, yeah, like, now Lamb, you know you should have caught that. But did y'all catch the end of the game of why they didn't score at the end of the game when we had the ball?
Yeah, because the score was 49 and it was backwards for 94.
Backwards 94.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, why they ain't letting them go to the end zone? I was like, it's a reason, y'all. They got the score. You know.
Also, too, Shotty respects Pete Carroll too because they coached together in Seattle. So he really didn't want to rub it in either. So there was a twofold, which I agree with both. There's no need to rub it in. And plus, Marshawn, we miss him. You know what I'm saying? So let's honor him the right way. So I'm kind of glad they didn't score, to be honest with you. But hey, CD got to catch that ball. No more drops.
Yeah, you got to catch that.
No more drops, because that could have been. What if it was a crucial game and he dropped that ball?
I mean, what if it was we needed that score to win?
Exactly.
What if we needed that score to win? So, yeah, that's that. You know, and you know, I think I spoke about this on Jerome's show last night. A lot of people still have this thing with Jerry that they feel like Jerry is a racist. I have said it I have said it time and time again. I don't feel like that. And that's me. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. What I say is that Jerry was born and raised in those days, in those times. So how he feel is how he feel behind the scenes. But what I do know is that his players, besides the ones he had contract issues with or whatever, they love Jerry. They love him. And for him to say that he's not going to change the roster, Marshawn Nealon is going to continue to be part of the 53-man roster. When they get ready to move him off the 53-man roster, they're going to move him to practice squad. So his family can continue to get that practice squad money. You can't tell me that. I mean, come on, Yan.
I mean, and didn't he do something with his father?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, and regardless of, you know, so let me. This is a keeping it real moment that I'm about to start here. Do I believe that Jerry has some racist tendencies? 100%. Look where he grew up. He grew up in Arkansas. He moved to Texas. You know, and he grew up in the good old boy days. So do I think that Jerry has had some tendencies? 100%. But this is 2025. You can't display those tendencies every day. He's not out there marching with the KKK. He's not out there marching with the Proud Boys. He went to Washington with the insurrection. Did he give money to certain political people? Of course he did. That's his belief. And what I tell people all the time is this, especially when it comes to politics. You can't tell me who to vote for and who to support So how can I tell you who to vote for, who to support? I'm just going. I have people that I work with, people that I look up to, not only at work but in some of my other professions that I do. I have a lot of respect for them. Just because they are Republican and just because they support Trump does not mean, as long as they treat me with dignity and respect, then I'm gonna treat them with dignity and respect. So let's we call that other party racist or whatever words we use for them, and that other party calls us ghetto or whatever words they use for us. But at the end of the day, their opinion is their opinion. Jerry's opinion on politics and life has zero to do with me.
You ain't lying. You're not lying.
Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with us. The only thing I want to see him do is put us in a position to be a winning football team.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I want to see him do. Put us in a position to be a winning football team. It's okay to be number one in sales, all of that. I want to be number one in the football world, on the field, playing games, showing up, having the right players on the field to help us win games. That's it.
Like I tell
What
everybody,
he do? That's him. Whatever he do behind the scene with his political party, whatever. It is what it is. They got nothing to do.
I was a Cowboy fan before Jerry Jones bought the team. I'll be a Cowboy fan after. So whatever he does outside of football, that's his business. As long as he's basically treating the players right and giving us basically what we need to try to build a team and win a championship, that's all I ask for. All that political nonsense, let it stay over there. I'm not rocking with the Republicans. I'm a Democrat. I always have been, always will be. So whatever Jerry does outside of football, that's his business. He's not the only one. If that's the case, everybody's always pointing the finger at Jerry. What about everybody else?
That's what I tell them. I say, well, how the other good players are free agents? Why? Because they failed to negotiate a deal with the owner or in the team.
Exactly.
So why is it such a big ordeal when Dallas don't keep a certain player, or they don't negotiate, or a certain team player don't get what they want? Why it all has to fall on Jerry saying that, oh, Jerry don't ever want to pay his people. He don't ever want to pay his people, when absolutely that's not true. It's not true. How many people have he paid and they absolutely did nothing after getting paid? Injuries part of the game. You can't help injuries. I get it. But how many of them got injured after getting paid and came back and wasn't nothing that we needed them to be?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the injury.
Des
or
Bryant,
after the injury.
perfect example. Des Bryant, I love Des Bryant, but when he got his money and then got injured, he wasn't the same player ever again.
Trayvon Diggs, right now.
It happens sometimes. It just happens.
It happens. And like I say all the time, like, we're not in these negotiation rooms. We're not in here. We're not there when these players and they're talking about their contracts. So technically, we really don't know who's at fault for the contract to not go through. We only hear what the player come out and say. Or what the player say, but is it all true? We don't know. It's 3 players that asked for a contract, it's 3 players that asked to be traded before the trade deadline from their team. But you know what they did? You know what they did different? They sent it in and they wrote it in writing and they kept it out the media.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did different.
They didn't put it on social media like Parsons did. They
didn't go on social media. I don't want to Quentin Williams. I don't want to play for the Jets no more. I no longer want to be a part of the Jets. I no longer want to be here. I no longer want it. He ain't do none of that. He did quietly ask them to give him a trade if one came up. but he did it behind the scene to keep it respectful.
And I'm gonna ask one more question, and this is probably gonna be the mic drop question.
Uh-oh.
Is Parsons still doing this podcast now?
No, he stopped
He
doing
said he want to focus on football. Ironically, you want to focus on football.
it. Nah, he know nobody gonna watch it in Green Bay. That's what it is. He not in Dallas no more. The lights are always brighter in Dallas, not in Green Bay. Ain't nothing to do in Green Bay.
Did you hear what you heard what Clowney said?
Yep.
He said, I ain't never been. Well, the teams that he played with was what? Who he played with? Texans.
Texans,
and
the Panthers,
Panthers,
the Ravens, and the Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
And he said, I ain't never been treated like this with a staff, with an organization. He said, I ain't never been treated like this. He said, I will admit, they spoiled. Jerry got them spoiled. He said, but he also give us respect. So that's coming for a man that only been here for half of a season.
Yep.
He already saying he don't care about he'll take a pay cut to come back next season. He willing to do whatever they want him to do so he can come back next season. So it can't be that bad.
Just make sure Eberflus not here.
I know that's right.
That's it.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure Eberflus
So with that,
here. He
with that being said, a last little topic. Well, not topic, but
I want to run the games real quick.
I just want to do ours.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. One last thing. I think Ryan needs to play more than Turpin. I'm tired of Turpin with them damn body catches and dropping the ball. I want Ryan on the field more than Turpin. That's what I wanted to say. Because Turpin,
Turpin pissed me off. He pissed me off Monday night.
Out of that.
With that drop. It's like he's trying to be the hero. It's like now he's trying to be that hero ball. And I'm like, we don't need that. All we need you to do is catch the damn ball.
That's it. That's it. Ryan,
quit trying to catch the ball and take off running because we know you have the speed. We just need you to catch the ball. That was a first down that you dropped.
Exactly. Yep.
Trying to be all acrobatic. But this is not gymnastics. This is not gymnastics.
Yeah, you're right. Clowney was in Seattle for a year.
Oh, he sure was. Yeah.
All right, prediction for the game anyway, on Sunday.
I got 30-27.
See, we on the same page. I was going 31-27.
Really?
Yeah.
I had the Cardinals score though. The Cowboys 27, the Eagles 17. That's what I have the Cardinals score. Because the Eagles haven't been really scoring points, and I don't think they're going to score any points anyway against us.
Okay.
I know we can't leave Devontae Smith open. We can't leave AJ Brown open.
Dallas Goedert either. We can't leave Dallas Goedert open either because that's his safety valve.
Yep.
Now that's normally he normally play very good at home against division teams.
Yes, he does.
He normally do. So I think the key to this game is keeping Dak healthy, keeping him upright. He getting rid of the ball fast. Him using his legs a little more. Defense keeping Jalen. Keeping him. Don't let him leave the pocket. Keeping him in the pocket. You keep Jalen in the pocket. You can't run. You can't escape. You're gonna have a different Jalen. And also we can't let Saquon Barkley just have these big chunks of runs down the field.
That's facts.
That's the key to the games for me. Keep them out of the zone to where they can do twist.
Yeah, Philly likes to run outside. They don't like to run in the middle anyway. So
right,
we gotta contain them, contain Jalen. So
that's where Overshown comes in. That's where his speed comes in. His speed's going. We don't need his speed out there. Him and Williams, even though Williams has been a big disappointment, but we're gonna need him to set the edge.
Yep. Well, folks, it's been a wonderful evening.
Yes, indeed.
Been very wonderful. Yes, it has been. Thank you for all the Eagles fans that came on here. We appreciate y'all coming on here too. So
come on, it's Eagle Hate Week. Let's go, baby.
All right then. Who wanna take us out?
Y'all can.
I'll take y'all out. Well, thank everybody for coming out to the show, to the Safe Zone. We appreciate it, each and every one of you for being here tonight. You know, it's Eagles Hate Week, so we hate the Eagles, baby. Let's have the energy. God bless everybody. I want to see a good game. You know what I'm saying? Against basically Philly on Sunday. But most importantly, I want everybody to enjoy their friends and family during the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Well, the world is going through a traumatic situation right now on every coast you see. And I just want everybody to go and enjoy their friends and their family.
Yep.
I really do.
And remember, always, if you're going through something, even if you don't want to say what you're going through, find you a safe person, safe zone that you can talk about it. Don't let the troubles of this world put you in a mindset of feeling like you no longer value, you no longer wanted, and you're no longer needed. Try to be a fair, safe zone. Find you a fair, safe zone. We always say on here, we always open to talk to anybody that want to talk, whatever. Send me an inbox, send me a text if you got my phone. It don't matter. Reach out. Don't feel like you're alone.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it.
Therapy session, baby.
I done talked to these two multiple times over the last few years. Been talking to Nikki for wow. Nikki, we done grew up together.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night. We will see you next time.
Everybody.